Wow. No fucking way. I can see it. What's up, YouTube fam? You're now rocking with your boy, and as you just might have seen, my girlfriend just got me a new Xbox X Series. And to say I am happy is an understatement. Ecstatic is still even an understatement. I was genuinely not expecting that, and I'm over the moon. But cut to the bigger story in what I'm actually making this video about is this channel. I then decided, well, I've always wanted to, get into sim racing and try out my skills and see, how that goes, because everyone fancies themselves. Every F1 enthusiast fancies themselves like a really great driver. Well, up until they started showing those helmet cams and they showed us how fast those cars go, but that's a different story. So yeah, man, I genuinely want to get into sim racing. Some of you might think, why not just have a computer and just run your games off of a computer? Thing is, like, having a computer is a slippery slope. There's the cost one. With the console, you have a once-off cost. Once-off in the sense that whatever it is that you have, the hardware that you get in that particular space is essentially going to run each and every game that you get, whether it's a FIFA 24, it's a Devil May Cry, or anything in between. You get it, you either download it off of the store, or you go buy a disc, you slot it into your console, and everything starts running. Whereas with the rig, you gotta buy a specific GPU, you gotta get potentially the most powerful one, and that's gonna cost you a lot of money. It's gonna set you back a lot of money. Sometimes you wanna make your rig cool, so you wanna get the flashy tower and move all your components over. I just wasn't in the space to go down that road, but luckily enough, I've got a rig. The other reason why I want to get into sim racing is obviously, every boy dreams of being able to drive a car like really fast and be that, and but then grow up and you realize cars cost a kidney or, generational wealth for you to acquire, or if you're lucky, some people make enough money to go down that road, but I unfortunately don't have that kind of money. So the next best thing is sim racing. Other thing is, like, I grew up watching Formula One. Like, I grew up watching Formula One. I grew up watching Schumacher. Grew up watching Senna. I grew up watching Alonso. All these greats. And in my mind, one day, think, okay, cool. It'd be a great thing to actually drive a Formula One car. And sim racing is the next best thing. And yeah, so this is where I am. Like, every boy dreams of having like a really fast car and whatever it is, but sim racing is the next best thing, and I really want you guys to walk this journey with me. I want to go down the road of like getting multiple things. Like, we're gonna build the rig together, which is starting off from seats, steering wheels. I've been looking at a couple already, and that's going to be in a separate video where I tell you what sort of things I considered. Obviously, budget constraints, the feedback that I got from different forums, different people, Logitech, Thrashmaster, all those companies that build these things. And the hope is to immerse myself in this journey with you guys, and we get to walk this journey together. So as part of immersing myself in this journey with you guys, I have already bought my first game. I bought Formula One 24. It's going to be a great start to all this. We're gonna go through the basics of how we set up the game, how we're gonna learn how to drive, how to set up your car, how to get as much as you can out of that car. Obviously, we're gonna transition into playing a career mode and see how good we can get, like starting from the bottom up, or just start from from a Mercedes team and see how that kind of goes, and either start as an already known driver, and then from there we're gonna run through the career and see how that goes, and then we're gonna build our own career as a character that we build, and we're gonna see how that goes, see all the fantastic elements that Formula 124 has to offer. The other thing I want to get into is obviously Forza Motorsport, which is a different racing game. Unfortunate thing is Gran Turismo isn't on Xbox, so we're not going to really get that Gran Turismo experience. I speak about Gran Turismo because they really, apparently they put a lot of work into the game, so much so that it feels realistic with the cars that you drive, with everything that you like with the game experience, so much so they made a movie about it. And that movie was Gran Turismo, and apparently it's a real life adaptation of what happened in, well, real life means, but it's a real life adaptation of what happened to a person who started out playing Gran Turismo and eventually got a driving contract. And everyone wants to get into driving, so much so I think I read an article very recently where Keanu Reeves has even gotten into driving himself. I don't know how far true that is, but we can fact check it, and if it's true, hey, listen, I understand. And it's gonna be a very interesting ride, man. Like, I genuinely want you guys to come on this journey with me as we attack corners, go full send, and we brake late, and we give it our all, and make sure that people only see our tail lights and the rear wing. So yeah, with that being said, like and subscribe, and I will see you the next time as we build our rig.